Now more than ever, it's obvious to me that what's obvious to me is not obvious to everybody else. Now more than ever, it's also obvious that I don't think like most people think. I don't feel like most people feel. I don't behave like most people do. I don't see the world the way most people see it, and now more than ever, I get ridiculed. Fearmongers, naysayers, and media whores revel in laughing at me for having such a cause, for believing in a better way. How dare I have the audacity to have faith that everything will be okay? They'd rather I worry and shake, be ignorant, resistant, and fake. When I tell them the world exists in its potential and not in how it appears today, they call me naive and out of my mind, as if having a heart means I'm blind. They assume because I have hope, I must not get the agony of people that hurt. But actually, it's a fact that I wouldn't even be able to take a hit if I didn't break more than a few ribs first. They shudder when I say that there are invisible forces at play and that the only way to victory is to see things differently. Now more than ever, they refuse to listen to me. But now more than ever, they need to. So now more than ever, I get the fact that the reason I don't see the same is because I'm not supposed to. If I did, how would anything ever change? This sight was gifted to me. And obviously, it'd be so easy for me to just lie down and let them steamroll me, but this has always been my stride. As long as I've been alive, and no matter how hard they tried, there isn't a soul that's been able to erase this passion I too often hide. So who feels like I do? Who hides not from fear but for solace? Who else sees the light in all of this? Who else can see the important messages ironically struggling to breathe among the deafening screams of the archaic and orchestrated wars between who's white and who's black? Who's right and who's left? Who else is resisting the pressure to choose because you know in your heart the only truth is that choosing has nothing to do with it? Who can see the hypocrisy in all the bandwagoners with no bands and all the planners with no plans? Who else knows that the future is in our hands and not in the hands of those that can't comprehend humanity is the only stance? Who else is on this road with me? Not for revenge, but for love, for unity, for truth. Who else has a bird's eye view? If this is you, if you see it, don't you dare let them break you. Now is not the time to stay seated. This is what we came here to do. Believe. Be you. The sun is coming soon. And if nobody tells you today, I love you. Don't give up.